my life. I've been around. I'm 27 years old, so I've been around back in the day when DMC and them were in style. Back when it was popping on. Back when Pumas and Fat Laces were in style. So hip hop has affected the way I dress, the way I talk. It affects the way I think, the way I view the world about stuff. I spray paint still this day. I used to break. I still do when I get a chance. So the way I dance, the way I express myself through graffiti. It's another way that hip hop still affects my life. The community I live in, the people I interact with, also are affected by hip hop. So those are ways in which hip hop affects my life.
Why do I like hip hop so much? I used to listen to it since I was little. Since then, I've been rapping, doing graffiti and all types of stuff.
Well, I love hip hop. Hip hop music is good.
Hip hop is one of those artistic elements that I have just kind of taken pieces of to use in my art, in my poetry, and things that I now call art. I haven't always liked to call myself an artist, but just the community that I live in. I live on Fordham Road, and the people there are so hyped all the time. There's always music in every store, in every corner, everywhere you go, and there's always somebody like breakdancing. There's always something going on related to hip hop, and it's just amazing to see when it's pure. When it's mainstream stuff, kind of sucks. But when it's real hip hop, when it's pure hip hop, it brightens my day, I guess. I don't know.
These are some sounds. See, hip hop to me is about being resourceful. You gotta be able to accumulate your resources wherever you can get them.
A big part of my life is affects me. I can relate to hip hop in any form or fashion. Hip hop is more than just portraying, like putting your voice on the air. It's a part of your every way. It's the aspect, what you do, how you live your life, how you observe everything around you, what you observe around you, how you feel about certain things. It reflects who you are.
Pun boy.
Big pun, man.
Big pun. And why?
Cause he the king. He brought out Spanish rap.
Hip hop is something that you think you want to be. If you want it, you ain't ready. Go to war with your machete. I put this pistol to your belly, make your belly shake like jelly, cut you up like some spaghetti. You know that you.
Hip-hop to me is just an expression of yourself. It involves everything you go through in life. Hip-hop can be a healing process. It can also be therapy for people who go under a lot of stress for you. I also believe that hip-hop is a culture.
When I get mad, I blast hip-hop music, and everybody know that I'm pissed off.
Hip-hop to me is to me personally, hip-hop is my life. You know what I'm saying? I live, breathe hip-hop. In the city cellar, but not cut from circulation. Sly cat, wake up in the morning, tell me what you see. Blow oxygen in the rings, bouncing off the mirror. Joy Xerox, my face silly, but at this hour, I was business.
Hip hop affects my life because I'm around a lot of rapping, people singing, people dressing, the way they are, the way they sleep.
And when I gave up breakdancing, like giving up breakdancing, I'm still kicking myself for doing that. But I've also been a graffiti writer, but I didn't have a lot of can control. I tried DJing, but it cost too much money. And now I'm an MC, which I can still do because that's just pen and paper and that's simple. How did it affect my life? I wouldn't be alive without it. When I was a young kid, breakdancing and hip hop itself was like a form of conflict resolution, of dealing with conflict and beef between people. Instead of fist fighting, we would actually break it out on linoleum or cardboard or whatever we had available to ourselves. And that would settle the beef. And if you wanted to fist fight after that, you were usually a sucker and a punk. There was that as a small child. Then as I got into like middle school, high school, I went through a lot of craziness when I was younger. I went through a lot of hell being like the poor kid in the neighborhood and this kind of nonsense. So hip hop became like a vehicle for me to find some sort of sense of pride, some sort of idea that I had a purpose on this planet.
Hip hop affects me, like, because that's what I survive, like, that's how I survive, because I live in the Bronx, and there's nothing but hip hop around me, there's nothing but ghetto-ness around me. So it's like, if I go one day in my life without listening to hip hop, it's just like, my day is like crazy. It just affects my life in a way that it doesn't affect nobody else's life. Thank you, bye.